Good morning and welcome to Sunday the 6th, or it is the 6th, isn't it? Yes, the 6th of December. It is Christmas tree day today. We're going to put up our Christmas tree, put up our Christmas lights and put up our decorations. We're going to get started on that in a minute. First of all though, we're going to do our advents. The girls are going to open their Harry Potter advents that they've got, and I'm going to open my yarn advents. I saved them, the two that I would normally have opened yesterday, which are 12-day ones. I saved them for today so that I could share them with you. And I'd said previously that I had 3 advents, all of which were 12-day ones. And then it occurred to me yesterday, my swap with my friend Lily, my lovely friend Lily, she has the Lily of Norway podcast. She's doing Vlogmas, but if you want to watch a Vlogmas, just turn this one off, go and watch Lily's. It's so atmospheric. She's got a real eye for creating. Oh, it's just beautiful. Go and watch it. I'll link it underneath. But we do a swap every year. We've done it for about 4 years now. And we've done the same thing for 4 years. Yet somehow I got it into my head it was a 12-day one. It's not, it's 24 days. It's a 24-day advent. So I had 3 to open yesterday, which was very exciting. It was like getting behind on Vlogmas and then being able to binge watch. I binge opened my advents. So I've got 3 advents to open today basically. But before any of that, I want to talk to you about Christmas books or Christmas reads and gin. Angle because I've got you balanced on the dining room Christmas decorations box. It seemed to be the quickest way to set up. I just went and got 3 books that I like to read. Well, I would love to read them every year, but I can't. I don't have time to read all these books every year, so I usually pick one. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about them. So the one that I usually do read every year is this exact copy of A Christmas Carol. I love the story of A Christmas Carol. I love all the different film versions of it. It's a really short story. I love the story of how it came to be, how it was written so quickly, and the success that it became. Actually, a really good story about the story is the film The Man Who Invented Christmas. And actually that could be the film of today's vlog. The Man Who Invented Christmas. I can't remember what channel it's on, so I will find out and I'll put it on the screen as to where it's available. But it's a story, or a sort of dramatised story, of Charles Dickens and how he came to write A Christmas Carol. And I just love the story, I love the sentiment, and I do try to read it every year, as is evident by the state that this book is in. Oh, I won't be able to get that to focus, but yeah, so Christmas Carol is something I read every year. And then last year, my lovely friend Gaynor, who has a Tales from Cuckoo Land podcast, she's also doing Vlogmas this year. She bought me this beautiful version. It's the manuscript version, which means for every page that you read, oh look, there's the card that she sent me is my bookmark. Beautiful little gold printed card. And for every page that you read, it has the original manuscript as well. So you got the normal printed, and then the original manuscript alongside it, so you can see all the crossings out and ink blots and all of that Charles Dickens himself wrote. So this is a really beautiful version, and I think I'm going to read this version this year. Give this one a bit of a break because it is getting so worn now. I'm worried the spine's going to fall apart, and read this version. Although I'm worried I'm going to get distracted by effectively reading it twice by attempting to read the manuscript. But that doesn't matter. If I don't finish it, I don't finish it. I kind of know the ending. And then the third book is a slightly controversial one. It is Skipping Christmas by John Grisham. Now, this is a very short tale by John Grisham about remaining steadfastly non-festive in a time when Christmas is intrinsically woven with commercialism and stuff. It's a bit controversial because there's been a lot of criticism of the book. People don't seem to like the characters very much, but I really, really do. Now, they made a film of this book. It's called Christmas with the Cranks. That is terrible. That is a terrible film, and it's a terrible... It's not how I picture the characters at all. They don't look like I picture them. They don't act like I imagine they're acting when I read the words in the book. And ultimately, it's about relationships and charity and being human and family, and actually ultimately what the true meaning of Christmas really is. And I do come back, unusually for me, I do come back to this book time and time again. I really enjoy it. It gets me every time, and I think you have to just look past some of the surface stuff to really see the message that he's sending across. And I really enjoy this book a lot, so I would recommend you give it a read. It's only short, you can get it from the library, or what I always often do, if you can hear that funny noise, it's Phoebe moving stuff around in her bedroom upstairs. What I often do is go on eBay and look for books and get them second hand, and usually you can't really tell the difference whether they're second hand or not. Phoebe is now downstairs from her bedroom upstairs. So those are my 3 books. Now I'm going to tell you about gin. You got a Christmas jumper on. Phoebe's got a festive unicorn jumper with pom-poms.
Because it's Christmas time now.
Back in September, I made Damson gin. So my mum's friend had a ton of damsons in her garden. She didn't know what to do with them and she gave a load to me. We collected a load as well. From around the local area, and I looked up a recipe and I made gin. So this is now, it's very dusty, you can see it's very dusty. It's been sitting for about 2.5 months, and it's ready to be strained and tried. It will keep for up to a year after I've strained it into clean bottles, but first of all I'm going to strain it and later on we'll try it and see what it's like. I don't know whether we're supposed to drink it with tonic or on its own, but I don't really like tonic, so I'll probably just try it on its own. You've got your glasses on?
No.
So we get a lot of questions about where Dan's family are. We see my family a lot. We see my mum. And that is because Dan's mum, his dad is no longer with us. We both lost our dads in the past few years. But Dan's mum lives in Norfolk, which is about a 2.5-hour drive away. So we don't see them as much because, you know, we see them a few times a year. But obviously this year's been very different. And she actually bought these calendars, these Lego calendars, for the girls as their Christmas present this year.
And we send her pictures of what we get every day.
Yeah, so what they do is they build their little things that they get every day and they take a picture and they text it to Nanny. Dan's mum is Nanny and my mum is Granny. And my stepmum is Nana. And that way it's a really good Christmas present. They get to enjoy it all December and it means that they have that contact with her every day in the lead up to Christmas. So that's worked really, really well. What have you got today?
I think it's either the Triwizard Cup
I think it's
or
the
a chocolate fountain.
It's the chocolate fountain.
It looks
it's
like
the
the
Yule
chocolate
Ball,
fountain,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm being Daddy's helper. He's Santa and I'm his elf.
So the lights are up. We're all really cold now, so we're going to have some hot chocolate, cups of tea, some mince pies, and then we are going to commence the decorating of the tree. Very exciting. I'm most excited about having a nice hot cup of tea, to be honest. The gin's looking good. It is, hang on, it's dripping away. I sieved it and then I put it through the jam muslin filter thingy. And I put all of the gin-soaked damsons in there as well to just sit and filter, but I think it has now stopped. But I'll leave it for another hour before I put it into bottles. Oh, one more drip, just as I said it had finished. It smells lovely.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la, da, da, da.
I had a couple of questions about Phoebe's Scratch Adventure calendar, and it's actually from the Woodland Trust, and it's because we're Woodland Trust members. We pay £5 a month to help them out, and if you've got children you can sign up for them to have a seasonal pack. So you get a pack, don't you, every spring, summer,
Summer, spring, autumn, winter, and Christmas.
and this came through the post the other day, and it was a complete surprise. We didn't know it was coming, but what she usually gets is a pack at the beginning of each season with activities to do for that season and things to look out for in nature and ideas for outdoor activities. And this arrived, and it's such a good idea. It gives her a little thing to do every day.
We didn't do that one yesterday.
We didn't drink hot chocolate outdoors yesterday,
But we had hot chocolate today.
but we did have hot chocolate today, and we do regularly have hot chocolate outdoors. So what is number 5?
Number 6.
Number 6.
6. Make a bird feeder to help hungry birds.
Well, we've got lots of bird feeders in our garden already. We'll fill them up.
Help the hungry birds.
Right, time for the traditional advent.
Is this what you had back in the day?
Yeah.
Back in the
As in like
Before
when you were
chocolate
a
ones.
kid?
Yeah, Auntie Jenny and I always used to.
It's Santa!
Got Santa.
And it's a really big one. That
On day
compared to number
6.
7. Yes.
BTS yarn advent time. It's Lilia's turn. Oh gosh. Oh, that's pretty.
This is RM, also known as Kim Namjoon, the leader of BTS. And he's
You just called him something else though.
Kim Namjoon.
Something about a rap monster.
Oh yeah, Rat Monster. That's the full name of RM. RM is an abbreviation of Rat Monster.
Okay, now.
But he changed it to RM in 2018 because he felt that Rat Monster was too like aggressive.
Whoa! There's loads of little ones. They're so pretty. And because it's the first Sunday of Advent, Lily has also included a little present.
No, let Mum open it.
Oh, do I get to open one?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Lily.
These are the hot chocolate.
How do you stop this?
Press the record button again.
We are so swag.
So swag.
We are the swiggiest, swaggiest.
Swiggy swag.
I'm Rudolph, boy reindeer, and you are
Swag.
Swag. Elton reindeer. Elton John reindeer.
I've got 2 full litre bottles of our Damson gin. I'm just going to leave this to sit overnight and let it settle, and then tomorrow I'm going to filter it again just to make sure that we've got every last bit of sediment, well not every last bit, but most of the sediment out, and then that'll be ready. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit this bit in the bottles. What to do, what to do.
This is neat gin, right?
Yeah.
Some people do drink it neat.
It has got sugar in it, so it's like a liqueur.
Oh, that's dangerously tasty.
Oh my word, that is really nice.
It's really Christmassy as well. The Damsons make it feel Christmassy.
That is really, really, really tasty. I might have taken a slightly bigger mouthful than I intended to do.
Is it warming your toes
Oh,
already?
it's lovely. It's a real wintry drink, isn't it?
Mm.
You can have the rest. Oh, if I look like I've been crying, it's because I have. But not because I'm emotional, it's because I've been chopping onions. I'm just about to get stuff ready for our dinner. It's just about 4:45. And we're only going to have chicken noodle soup. Well, it's not chicken noodle soup, it's actually sort of chicken orzo soup, but Phoebe has hers with tofu, which I do separately. So what I'm going to do now is make the broth all together, and then I'll separate out some broth for Phoebe, and then she'll have it with tofu, and then when we heat it up, when we're ready to eat, I'll just put chicken in for the rest of us. And it's actually from this book, which is Davina's 5 Weeks to Sugar Free. I think I've shown it before on previous. You can see the Christmas lights in the garden flickering away out there, reflected. But I've modified it. I don't put leeks in it like hers, and she does hers with spaghetti and I do mine with orzo. It's just how it's evolved, and the kids love it. It's like proper comfort food, and we're deliberately not having roast dinners on Sundays at the moment. We won't have a roast dinner until Christmas. So I'm going to get that ready. Dad is just putting together the traditional Lego brick heads for Christmas. I'll show you those in a second. And then we're going to have a little walk around the block, because we've got a theory that probably everybody else has put their lights up this weekend. So we're going to go and see how it's looking out there. We've got a feeling it's going to be pretty festive. Our back garden, we have this really weird little offshoot on our road. It's got about 6 houses just around the back, and I can see at least 4 of them have got beautiful lights up. So when I look out my back window, I can see Christmas lights, and when I look out my front window, I can see Christmas lights. It's lovely. We need to do a song of the day. So while we were putting up the tree earlier, we usually listen to Christmas music, but this year we decided to have a film on in the background because the girls really fancied having Nativity, the British film Nativity on. So we had that on in the background, and it was really nice actually, because it's such a lovely Christmas film and it's so sweet. So the song of today is going to be from that film, and it is Sparkle and Shine by the children of the cast of Nativity. And I'm going to go and show you this Lego now and then get this dinner on the go. We're going out for our Christmas lights walk. Just got to avoid the first set of Christmas lights.
Going this way.
Coming past the local pub, which has unfortunately had to shut its doors as we are in Kent in Tier 3. The pub is shut. Not that we ever go there, but it's still a shame to see a local business have to shut up. shop. Oh, more lights.
You know flames don't have shadows.